What's up, guys? Megazard here, and I got two UU games for you. I played some UU because I was gonna go for Rex. Like, I didn't plan to go for Rex, and then I got bored, so I went for Rex. And then I was almost at Rex. I was at like 2570 GXE, and there were actually like 2650. And I got an ear infection and had to go to the doctor as soon as I can, get some antibiotics and painkillers, and like crash really hard, and that's why you don't go for Rex like 2 days before. I almost made it, and then I got an ear infection, so that was fun. But I'm back in my house, and I can actually post stuff with good Wi-Fi, even though it's not good quality or good mic still, but good Wi-Fi. So yeah, this is the team my friend Slated gave me. It's Dracospam, and it's really fun. I don't normally say this about teams, because even like fun teams, they're maybe not super fun, but this team is a lot of fun to just constantly drop Dracos on things. You got Life Orb Curum and Life Orb Ments, and then the other stuff is just like support and shit. Who cares? You drop Dracos! It's fun. So I got a game against Sparrow. That's the first one. He's got what looks like standard fucking hyper offense. This is like, yeah, I can't picture a more standard hyper offense team. Maybe it's a sample. I don't know, but that is like the quintessential hyper offense. So I'm assuming it's just DD Gator. Could even be SD here, but I'm assuming it's DD. Scarf Shao. You probably U-turn taunt bat. I don't think he's gonna bother with defogging. Um, Meg Arrow, Bandente, offensive Rocks Crook. Seems pretty basic. So yeah, I'm just gonna lead Kurum, expecting, I don't know, like maybe Arrow for lead Rocks. I don't know, that'd be dumb. So I'm gonna go straight to Slowking, as he makes the good play in U-turns. Goes straight to Crocodile, as that new animation is cool. I'm just gonna predict him to Pursuit right here, because it was so obvious that the knock was coming, and so, but I slack off. I should have scalded, because as soon as I get rid of Crocodile, Doublade, like, absolutely murders his team. He has Crocodile, and he has Entei, and then after that, that's it. So I should have just scalded. But I'm going to Roost with I'm going to switch Ments into the knockoff and then go for Roost, as he's going to go to Arrow. I'm going to go to Slowking, he goes back to Crocodile. I'm just going to predict him to not knock again and scald, as he got kind of pissed in the chat at this. I predict him to not knock again. And I stay in with Slowking 3 times on his Crocodile and take it out. He was more than a little annoyed. It goes to Gator. I know I can live a crunch and just Thunderwave, so I was assuming he wasn't sub, because I like, this is the quintessential team, and I'm fairly certain the team just doesn't have sub. And then I Psyshock, because I don't need Slowking, and I need damage on Feraligatr to OHKO it with either Draco, as he actually goes to Bat, so I get good damage on that. He's going to U-turn to Mienshao. Doublade's the obvious switch in, so he's just going to U-turn out, as I think I Iron-Headed, which was kind of stupid. No, I have Gyro Ball in this game. I changed it to Iron Head after that, and it does nothing to Entei. I'm just going to go to Ments, because Slowking is my main switch, and he died. As he predicts that and goes for a Stone Edge, good play. That's fine. Ments wasn't doing too much, and I can go to Entei since he's Choice Banded, locked into Stone Edge. I want Rocks more on his side more than I want my Rocks away. And then I'm just going to Roar predict him to set up, because I can't touch him, as he's going to reveal Defog Bat. That kind of sucks, because I liked Rocks. They weakened Entei, they weakened Arrow. He's going to go to Mienshao. I'm going to over-predict and stay in, as he just goes for High Jump Kick, but at least free switch to Doublade. As he ends up going to Gator on the Sacred Sword, I'm going to go straight to Whimsicott, since I can't take damage, as he gets paralyzed. That kind of sucked if he went for an Ice Punch. I don't know if he did. I'm just going to Giga Drain, because after Giga Drain and the Moonblast, his Entei is in range of a +2 Doublade, which is all I need to win. Now, all I have to do to win is just set up a Sword Stance with Doublade, but I can't do it on the Entei, so I have to go to Kurum and just click Earth Powers. He's going to go to Gator. I figured he would crunch to stop me from setting up with Doublade. Had I known he was going to Aqua Jet, I would have just gone straight Doublade Sword Stance and won. So I think that was a misplay on his part. It's whatever. He's going to miss a Stone Edge as I kill him. I shouldn't have killed him. I should have clicked Earth Power, because Arrow is setup fodder for SD Doublade. Regardless, he doesn't have a good switch in now. Entei is outsped and dies, and if he locks himself into E-Speed, I win. So he has to go to Mienshao, lock himself into knockoff, and hope he can do enough to, like, KO me before I SD, but he can't. I'm actually going to set up a second SD, just in case he's, like, really bulky Entei or something, as he actually crits me. He still can't take me out. And I'm going to clean the game with the 5% Doublade. So that was actually pretty close. Dracospam is so much fun because you just remove Doublade's counters. Um, Crocodile doesn't get a lot of chances versus this team. It's also Shookaberry and Polion, so that's a fun lure. And then you win with your Doublade, and that's what you got to do. Second game, Dad's dad. He's a UU off, and he plays a lot of UU. I don't know if he's a moderator. I don't remember, but he plays a lot of UU, and I actually sniped him on suspect ladder, and I said in the chat, why are there still good people going for Rex? And he's like, I could say the same to you, and he complimented me, and I felt good. Anyway, he has a Snorlax, and Snorlax is pretty obnoxious for Dracospam. It's one of the two mons that's pretty obnoxious, the other one being Umbreon, because it switches into Draco and then it rests, and then you didn't get anywhere. I mean, Doublade walls it, but then you gotta play around Crook and stuff, so, yeah, Snorlax is annoying for Dracospam. If you bring Umbreon, this team kind of just auto-loses. Like, Wish Tech, Teal Bell, Foul Play, Umbreon just straight wins. And if it's toxic, then Whimsicott's annoyed, although then I can Scald Burn it. Umbreon fucking sucks for this team. And like, it can switch into Dracos for days. And, yeah, Doublade is not a solid win con this game. Every one of his mons is a Doublade check or counter, aside from Snorlax, which is like, well, that's kind of shitty, I guess. So I'm just gonna have to like Draco spam my way through his team. He's gonna lead Blastoise. I lead with Kyurem. Turn 1, I want to drop a Draco. Get rid of this Blastoise. I don't have any safe switch-ins. So he goes straight to Lax, and that does a lot. But not enough. Which sucks. So I'm just going to go to Moments, predicting him to go to Crocodile on my Doublade switching, because Doublade walls that. As I get that totally right, and he's going to leave in Crocodile, because he's like, who would switch into Special Salamence to Snorlax? I'm like, hi. I'd do that. So he goes to Stoice. I don't have any safe switch-ins, and Polion's the best thing I can do is he's going to Scald for 15%. I'm going to double into Mence, trying to catch the Aura Sphere, as he just Scalds again, which is a good prediction, I guess. Free Draco drop, and suddenly this Lax is pretty weakened. I'm going to get a crit, and the crit's not going to matter, since I'm just going to kill him with an Iron Tail anyway, and I'm fairly certain I KO'd him without the crit. If it did, that fucking sucks. Sorry, man. Go back to Empoleon on the Scald. This time I'd get cheeky and stay in, as he predicts that in Aura Spheres. I go for my own Scald. I get a crit, but no burn. But the crit put him in Draco range, which is really what I wanted, so right back to Salamence, because you just drop more Dracos. He goes to Doublade. That does a lot. That does so much damage, because Doublade doesn't have great Spadef. He's going to Shadow Sneak, not kill me, as I'm going to Fire Blast, and Dead Doublade. Dead Doublade's always good. Doublade's like, you have to always play safe around it, because it's a late game sweeping threat, like always. So I go straight to Kyurem, because it wins versus his team now. Like, I'm just going to drop a Draco as he goes into his bat. I'm going to drop another Draco, predicting him to maybe try to send Blastoise in on an Ice-type move. But at that point, Mence got 3 kills, and all of them were, well, 2 of them was Kyurem checks. Actually, he's Kyurem switching to Snorlax. As soon as Snorlax died, I kind of won with Kyurem. But at that point, I could just sack Doublade, kill something with Whimsicott, and then Kyurem's just going to be able to clean up the game without an issue. It OHKOs both his remaining mons with Ice Beam. He actually sacks Gligar first, and I'm going to clean up with Whimsicott, but like, as soon as I beat Lax, Kyurem kind of beat him, so maybe it wasn't the greatest game. I guess I had a lot of team matchup. The other game was maybe better. But yeah, Dracospam. A lot of fun. Shout out to Slate for this team. I use it way too much, but it's pretty cool. I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time. Thanks for watching.